Okay, here we are on the rear quarter panel of the right hand side of the 1970 Eldorado. Here is the bumper end piece with its beautiful chrome for Robert McClanahan, and of course this part mounts as such right there on the end. It will have a gap. It's supposed to have a gap sufficient enough for the rubber to show ever so slightly. Okay, but that will be regulated with the other side, so it can be as tight and as in or as out and as loose as the shims are applied for the mounting of the main bumper. This end bumper cap is attached with 3 through holes with the mounting bracketry to the center bumper piece. It's suspended in the air. It does not attach to anything other than the center bumper through these 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the gap will be regulated based on the shims and the mounting as applied for in the mounting of the entire bumper. So you can see how the profiles basically match, and it is not straight like this, it's tilted inwardly. And the elliptical shape of the inward positioning such that this V trajectory up here on top is parallel. So when the V is parallel to mount on the bottom of the fender extension assembly, the rear side, or the bottom lower end of the bumper, tilts inwardly, okay, and accommodates the curvature of the quarter panel. So by aligning the V trajectory perfectly horizontal, you can see how it tilts inwardly, as so. Okay, and that's how it's going to be mounted, with the gap or space regulated by however the bumper is positioned with the shims, meaning the entire 3-piece bumper assembly. Okay, before mounting that, you will have your rubber filler with its 5 machine screws screwed into the tail extension, the tail light extension. Okay, this screws in to the tail light extension assembly, and then the retainer is fitted inside the rubber. Okay, and the 5 screws with the sharp point and the coarse thread go through the rubber, through the retainer, and get screwed on into the body. Okay, so this is how the retainer will mount. Of course the rubber will be on it, and the screws will be going through the retainer and the rubber and mount as such. Okay, and so first will go the tail light fender extension assembly up here, which we'll show in a moment. The rubber will be screwed on then to the side of the quarter panel with these 5 coarse screws, and screwed in, point here please, screwed into the bottom of the tail light extension assembly right here with the 5 machine threads going up into the tail light extension assembly. Okay, and then lastly the bumper will be applied once it's attached to the centerpiece, and the whole bumper is a unified 3-piece assembly, mounted and adjusted as necessary. Okay, the next video we're going to do is on the tail light extension assembly. Thank you very kindly.